Hi, my name is Mitch Bascom. I'm the agency owner at Pioneer Insurance. I've set this channel up to break down everything when it comes to insurance, answer all your questions. First, with this video, I wanted to break down a little bit of why I went into insurance in the first place, why I'm doing what I'm doing with Pioneer Insurance, and as well as wanting to educate ones about insurance to make sure that they're properly covered. So first of all, a little bit about my background is that I actually had a family friend who was a independent insurance broker at the time, and I was actually studying in high school to become a mechanic. And because of my disability, cerebral palsy, that I have on my left side, I was unable to get into the mechanic field and work my way up. So, took his advice. He said that I was going to be really good in insurance. Took me a few years to get in. Got licensed right about 23. I was trying to get licensed, get with somebody that would help me get licensed since I was 18. And once I started studying to become an insurance agent, I realized that my agent that I went to when I was 18 to get car insurance, because I didn't know anything about insurance, I just knew that I needed to get it. I went to an agent and they just said, here's a policy that we recommend that you should have. It'll properly cover you. Just gave them my information, license, address, date of birth, even the VIN for my vehicle, and later found out that I wasn't properly covered when I got in an accident, and caused me a whole lot of trouble because my insurance didn't fully cover me for the accident. And when I was studying to get licensed, that I've found out very quickly that the agent should have had a discussion with me and broke down cost versus benefits. And once I got licensed and started selling insurance, I realized what they had presented me and what they sold me on. And for about $10 more a month, I could have had 10 times the coverage that I had for about $20 a month more. And it had the insurance agent sat down with me and said, hey, you need to get a little bit more. This is why. I would have been properly protected when I had to go through the hassle that I did when I was 18 with that accident. And so from then on, I wanted to make sure that people were properly protected. And I'm very much a firm believer at the right insurance at the right price. I'm always going to have a conversation with everybody that comes in into my agency about that, to make sure that they're fully aware that they need to be properly protected and the consequences. With homeowners, I have a bare minimum of what I will do for them, and sign up with me as their agent, because I do want to sleep well at night, and I'm just not going to be one of those agents that is going to be, you get what you want, and I want to make sure that my customers call me and let me know that they had an accident or something's going on, and I can reassure them that they're properly protected and we'll get them taken care of, instead of getting the call and saying, why isn't my insurance covering me? I'm paying for insurance. They should be protected and covering. And so this is what this channel is going to be about. Is we're going to break down um, every sort of insurance out there. We're going to start with auto insurance. We're going to go from liability to uninsured, comprehensive, collision, towing, roadside, the whole line. Then we're going to go from homeowners, boat, RV, ATV, motorcycle, so on and so forth. As well as I want people to comment, A, their opinions, B, their questions, and I will answer those questions, because that's why I wanted to set up this channel. Because if you're not in my area that I cover, I cover 6 different states right now. I'm working on the 7th. In time, I do want to cover all 50 states, so don't worry. The problem with that is it takes a lot of money to be in all 50 states all at once. So I have to be strategic in where I place myself. Right now, I'm licensed in my residential state, which is Mississippi, licensed in Tennessee, Colorado, Arizona, Texas, Michigan, Florida, and I'm licensed for life and health in California. I personally can do property and casualty. The agency is not set up for property and casualty out in California yet. So if you're not in my service area, I will still answer your questions. I will still do the research in your state and help you find the agent, a good agent that will sit down and work with you and make sure that you are properly covered. And this is what it is. This channel is I want to make sure that even if you don't go with me, you are properly educated. You know what you should be getting for insurance. And so this is what we're about with Pioneer Insurance. Regardless if we're just out of the price range for you guys, we're going to educate you. We're going to make sure that you get the price. I'm not afraid to tell you that you hey, you got a better deal with some other agent, a better company. I am an independent. I work with over 29 different carriers. I like being an independent. I do not like being a captive. I've been on both sides. Being independent helps, lets me be more customer centric, focus on the customer, because being an independent insurance broker or agent gives me the opportunity to be serviceable to the customer. Because how it breaks down, there's some agents out there that are what we call a captive or an exclusive agent. For example, State Farm, Allstate, even Geico, even though Geico is branching out to independents now. Those types of agents, they only deal with one company. And how their structure is set up is they work for the company and then they work for the customer. So they're tied to the limits of what that company can do. As an independent, we're focused on the customer. The customer is our boss, in a sense. It's our job to make sure you're happy with your insurance. Because we can shop you every time your policy comes up with different carriers that we work with and place you in a different company to make sure that you're getting the right price, the right insurance at the right price. So I get paid regardless of where I place you in any different company. As long as you're happy, you stay with me. That makes me happy. So if you're happy, I'm happy. I like being an independent broker that way because I don't work for the company, I work for the customer. And I have to work with the companies to make sure the customer is happy. That being said, I appreciate you taking the time watching this video, and hit the like, subscribe, and comment any questions you might have, and I'll get to them as quickly as I possibly can, along with the video schedule. Since I do try to do focus on my customers during the day, do videos at night, outside of business hours. Occasionally I will do some videos during business hours, when I have some free time during the day, if it demands. But again, appreciate you guys taking the time. Hopefully I can help you out with any questions. Again, like, subscribe, follow, and I will answer any questions you guys have.